Hey you guys, Desmond here,
And LaCresha.
and welcome back to the channel. And today we are here to discuss episode 1 of season 16 of RuPaul's Drag Race. 16 seasons, LaCresha.
16.
16.
Like 16 candles.
Oh, what was that song by Destiny Child? Sweet 16. Do you know where you're running to? That was on Writings on the Wall, right there. Um,
Oh, yeah, that was.
yeah, that depressing song. Lord, that song was so depressing, but I
Mm-hmm.
loved it, baby. I used to bump it. Do you know where
Mm.
you're going to? But anyway, what did we think of the first part of the premiere for season 16?
It was pretty good. It was pretty good.
Pretty damn good. This was a great opening. I enjoy
Mm-hmm.
this cast of queens. I stand one queen extremely hard and love the
I,
others.
I think I'm standing like two of them.
If I want to be honest, there's like three,
Yeah, like
four,
two or three.
four.
And the funny thing
Well,
is, I
what?
think one of them you might not expect.
I'm standing one just from her name alone. I've been standing her since the cast have been announced because the name, I just love it so much. It reminds me of when the Canada season 4 cast was revealed in the girlfriend experience. Before I even saw her picture, I was obsessed. I'm like, oh, the girlfriend experience. That's right. That's right. And I think y'all know which name I'm obsessed about. We'll get
Mm-hmm.
to it here in just a second. But yes, this was a fun opener. I'm excited for this season. I think it's going to be really good. And this whole
Mm-hmm.
Raid of Queens system they got going on, aka RuPaul was watching The Circle one day and was like, you know what? We can
I
do
think I'm gonna
this.
steal that concept.
I like that idea. Or somebody on the producer was like, hey, have you seen that show The Circle? My question is, I wonder how long they're going to do it. Are they going to do this the whole season?
Yeah.
Are they going to do it like halfway, like they did with the Golden Beaver? Like, I'm intrigued.
Yeah, I thought the same thing.
I'm like, how long we gonna do this here? How long we gonna do this? But before we continue to do our thing, I need to remind everyone to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. We reached our goal of 500 subscribers. We did, and we thank y'all so much for helping us reach that goal. Now we have a new goal: 1,000. The road to 1,000 subscribers. So go ahead and help us get to that goal by subscribing today. Okay? Now let's get into this Gigiana. Alright? So this was the little triangle that it started off with. So let's
Which
start
gave
meeting these
me
queens. Up first from Kansas City, Missouri, we have Q. What did you think of Q's look?
her entrance look. I actually kind of like this look, even though green is not like one of my favorite colors. But that waist, I'm a little jealous.
I love this look. I love the silhouette. I love green, so the color don't bother me. It just
Mm-hmm.
all works well together for me, and I love a queen that can make her own stuff.
Yep.
And she said everything she brought, she made, and baby, her runway, the fact that she made that,
Okay, that took a lot of time.
I know that took a good month or two. I know it did. I know it did, but yeah, this looks amazing. So, up next, we have Tsunami Muse from New York City. I didn't particularly
This
care for this
little,
look.
I was about to say this was a little pedestrian for me.
Yeah, it seemed like it was just a tad bit too big.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know, I didn't really care for it. The mug is correct.
Yes.
The mug looks
Love the
lovely.
face. I like the blue part. It was just kind of like
It's the
it
bodysuit. Because I enjoy the train and the puffy shoulders.
I
It's the
like the blue part.
bodysuit.
I like the corset sleeve train part. I
Mm-hmm.
think it's just the bodysuit underneath that makes it
Mm-hmm.
look like it was a poorly made wedding outfit.
Yeah.
man's man's version of a What is it? Uh, a Disney bound as Cinderella.
I, Phew, excuse me. I can see that. Ooh, they yawn, honey. We also find out that Tsunami News is Candy Muse's drag daughter from the House of
Oh.
Muse, which makes her the granddaughter of season 7 in All Stars, not season 7, season 9 in All Stars 3, Aja.
Hmm.
So, moving on to our next contestant, a mandatory meeting. Oh! This was that name I told you I gagged over when the cast was announced and I was looking through the promos and it said a mandatory meeting.
Hmm.
My God. So I need her and Karen from finance to go on a group tour together.
Her, Karen from finance, and the other one.
What other one? Is there another name that fits into this whole office gig we got?
Oh, no, not into the office vibes now.
Yeah, yeah, so I need Karen from finance and a mandatory meeting to go on a world tour, honey. I'll go first on this entrance look. It was bothering me that the breastplate was folding at the neck, but the rest of it is cute.
Mm-hmm.
It's cute.
Mm-hmm.
Kim, what did you
Nice
think?
deal. I like the outfit. I mean, you never know what you're gonna get that first day.
Yeah, so you gotta be prepared.
You got to be prepared. So, she was just like, I'm ready for anything. If I got to jump in the water, I know my outfit ain't going to weigh me down. If I got to jump up and down, I know it's not going to be too big or too heavy. Uh, if I got to, you know,
Lip,
dance for
lip sync
the
for my
opening,
life.
I'm ready.
Listen, ever since season 13, every queen should just be prepared just in case. Just in case
Hmm.
they're like, you know what? Because I've talked about it on this channel before, but my idea for a premiere is a Lollapalooza, and it will be very similar. You're walking in, and guess what, baby? We're
You
finna
got
get
to dance.
started. Let's go. But yeah, a mandatory meeting is from Los Angeles, California.
Yes.
Up next,
Which
we
means she will
have
probably be a
Morphine
drag
Love
queen.
Dion from Miami, Florida. What did you think of Morphine's entrance look?
You know what? I'm not a big fan of it.
Mm-hmm.
It's the little peplum part at the top. Like, cause the rest of it is fine. It's just the peplum part at the top kind of bothered me because it was just like there.
Mm-hmm. I thought it was cute. The mug, as always, and I think I would have chose a different hair. I think I would have chose a different hair. Maybe something with a little bit more volume.
Yeah.
Yeah, something with a little bit more volume.
Mhm.
Moving on to Safira Cristal from
Y'all.
Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
I loved her.
Love her, and I just say, I'm saying it now, I'm Team Safira. She better win.
Facts.
Team Safira
Yes.
down. Like, I haven't even met the
Down.
other 7 queens, and I'm like, I need this queen to win.
Yes.
I need this queen to win. Like, I hope they don't play in her face.
I know. I'm
You
so
know,
afraid of that.
Drag Race loves to play in girls' faces.
Especially the ones that deserve to win.
Oh gosh. But yes, this is just so good. I love the silhouette. I love the feathers. I love the hair.
The
Like this
boot.
all just check, 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 check.
Hmm.
What did you think of this look?
I like this look. Like, she checks every box for me. I'm sorry.
She does. I agree. It's correct. Up next, we have Mirage from Las Vegas, Nevada. What did you think of Mirage's look?
Um, Not necessarily the biggest fan of this look.
Mm-hmm.
It's giving a little bit yeah, it's giving a little like slight willow pill vibes.
I see that. I see it.
Slight willow pill vibes. Like, I'm gonna come in like the raggediest thing I can and then, be a sleeper cell and win the whole thing. But I don't know.
I like this look. I really do. It all works
But
for me.
okay.
Oh no, there's no but. I know
I
I was
know.
setting it.
I was just like, oh, okay.
I know I was setting it up for like a but I really love this. It's fun. I love that she made all those bracelets herself. The stripper heels work for me. It's all good in this neighborhood, okay?
Hey,
Up next, another queen that I'm obsessed with, Dawn from Brooklyn, New York.
I love Dawn.
Oh, I love Dawn. What did you think of Dawn's look, her entrance look here?
I love this look. Like I am like just a fan, and everything that they have presented so far has been just like chef's kiss. Like even the little show that we're going to discuss later on, I
Oh
really
my
enjoyed
goodness,
that.
yes.
And I was just like, am I flipping? Am I all of a sudden like a weird queen fan? Like,
Well,
because
I've always
normally I'm
loved the
not.
alternative queens, and
Like that's usually you, and I'm like, I'm starting to like the alt queens.
we found out. Well, we've been known since the cast was announced that her and J.K. from Dragula are really close friends. So I think
Hmm.
it's really cool that they're going to be on TV at the same time, well, relatively the same time, because the
They
Last
would
Supper.
have been.
Yeah, the Last Supper start is next this upcoming Monday, so they will have been on TV within the same year.
Okay.
Within the
Okay.
same year.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a little asterisk. There was one
Mm.
episode. But yeah, this is one of my favorite looks. Like, Dawn ate this. Love you, Dawn. So we have our first 7 queens here. Who had your favorite entrance look?
Dawn had my favorite
I have
entrance
to
look.
agree. Miss Dawn was everything. Saphira and Mirage is oh, and Q.
And Q.
Oh, Q. Yeah, Q and
Yes.
Saphira are close second, but Dawn it
Close.
just
It, like
yeah, they're like if Dawn wasn't there, I wouldn't know who to choose between them two.
exactly.
But yeah, so the
It
alarm
would have
goes.
been Saphira and then Q. But Dawn is there, and then it's like Saphira and then Q.
But the alarm goes off, and the queen's like, "Oh, we're doing a split premiere." And at this point, I think it's just something to expect with the U.S. Drag Race because we've been doing a split premiere since season 12. Yeah, we've done a
Hmm.
split premiere. 13, I still consider a split premiere, even though they were all on the first episode. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
But yeah, we've done some form of a split premiere since season 12. Season 6 was the first one to do it. But, since season 12, we've been doing some form of split premiere. So the alarm goes off. RuPaul gives our very first room mail, and our
Look
train
at the new wig,
conductor enters the workroom.
looking like a train conductor, prisoner.
Really feeling the oath. So
Hmm.
RuPaul announces that they will be doing a photo shoot as the first mini challenge. Love it. And it's going to
Hmm.
be at RuPaul's front door. I don't
Hmm.
think RuPaul was actually there.
Don't either.
I think, of course, RuPaul's voice, but RuPaul was probably like sitting with the other producers and whatnot, and they just had to interact with the door.
Hmm.
But yes, this was really fun. I thought this was really cute.
Hmm.
Um,
I liked it. It was different. It was unique.
yeah, they could have cleaned off the iPad that Ru was using first. Baby, that iPad is dirty. They could have wiped it down just a little bit, honey. Just a little bit, just to get all the fingerprints and the dirt off of it. But I'll be quiet. I'll be quiet. So, what did you think of this photo shoot?
You know what? It was unique. The extra queen coming out of nowhere. I was trying to figure out what that was about.
That was Love Connie.
I know. I'm just trying to figure out why they had her there.
Honestly, just a little gag because I was expecting a twist because it's the photo shoot, so I was expecting
Right. Like I was too.
I was expecting
'Cause
the leaves to start flying in or the
I just knew
sprinkler
that the
going
doorbell was
off.
sprayed some water or something on them.
Yeah, like a sprinkler, some leaves, something, and like nothing happened. And then here comes Love Connie. I'm like, okay, this could be the twist,
Hmm.
but it's after the photo shoot's over. But Love Connie, I love Love Connie, and Love Connie has been. She did a really good job here. It was so much funny. I loved when the queens were interacting with her. When Dawn
Hmm.
chased her,
Don was like, "Oh, you want to bet? I got
I got
you."
you. Oh, when she took morphine to church.
Oh my
I'm
god, that
taking
was
you to. She's like, I don't like church, and she's like, well, church don't like you. Oh, that was too funny. And when Dawn said that she wanted animals to have the right to vote, and RuPaul was like, well,
hilarious.
who would they vote for? And without skipping a beat, Dawn was like, not you.
Like you. I think I'm really gonna enjoy Dawn for as long as she's here because she's just there to have fun.
And you know, RuPaul loves that type of silliness.
Hmm.
I do too. I ain't gonna sit here and lie to you.
Right.
But
It's growing on me.
but yeah, so hopefully she makes it. I can see her making it to the end. Out of this
I
group
can see
here,
her making it pretty
see, out of this
far.
group, I can see Saphira, Q, and Dawn making it to the end. So it really makes me worried for the other group because, like, what if I see like 3 people of them making it to the end? I'm like, wait a minute, there's not
Okay, so
enough
now we got a
spots.
top six.
Forget
We got our top six. Now we got to narrow that down to top three.
if season 14 can have a top 5, we can have a top 6 on season 16. Please don't do that. I'm just playing RuPaul. Don't do that.
Okay, because that would be like 5 episodes where nobody goes
And
home.
I can't do it. I can't stand the rain. Can't do
Look,
it.
we tolerated it for All Stars, like all winners, but no. And we gonna get that again anyway with the next All Stars.
It's a lot. But yeah, quickly going through the photos here. It was a really fun photo shoot. I'm excited to see what type of photo shoot they're going to do next week. That's intriguing to me,
Hmm.
darling. So, afterwards, they get out of drag. RuPaul enters the workroom and announces that the winner is Saphira Crystal. Do you
Yeah.
agree?
Yeah. Well, I would have said Dawn,
Me
honestly.
too. I was really like I'm happy for Saphira because baby she ate
Exactly.
when she did that little sidewalk walk boom boom but that I'm like oh she eating it
Right. But I would have picked Dawn personally. If this was
yeah.
LaCresha's drag race, I would have picked Dawn. Cause like that interaction with RuPaul was like, oh, she's gonna be here for a while.
Oh yeah, that type of wit and quick wit. Oh, RuPaul's gonna appreciate that.
Exactly.
RuPaul's gonna appreciate
Hopefully,
that.
hopefully it translates into some of the other, challenges that they have.
Hopefully. So, afterwards, RuPaul announces that this week they will be doing a talent show inspired by the MTV Spring Break, where RuPaul once performed in 1993. My thing, I was so mad when I finally got old enough to go to a spring break, is when they stopped doing it. Because I always wanted to go to the MTV Spring Break. Because I'd have been up there
Yeah,
having a good time. Honestly, if
definitely
MTV, y'all want to
STD.
bring Spring Break back, I'll be there. I will be up in that thing. Up in that thing, having a good time, okay?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so it's gonna be the Spring Break Talent Show. Yay! But
Hmm.
before RuPaul left, she had to let the queens know that this week, the winner of the challenge will gain immunity. And you know, this is the first time they've done immunity
In a long
since
time.
season 5.
Yeah.
Since season 5, they have not done immunity since then.
Mm-hmm.
Like I remember, it was when Alyssa Edwards did the Katy Perry Snatch Game. It was so bad that RuPaul has not done immunity since, and it took 11 seasons for RuPaul to be like, you know what,
Let's bring immunity
we're gonna
back.
offer immunity for a future challenge. And
Mm-hmm.
that wording makes me wonder. I'm like, do they get to use it on which challenge they want?
That part, because I was like, okay, so is it just like the only immunity they're passing out all season long?
Yeah, I think
Or
this week, and I'm assuming the winner of next week will both receive immunity. And
okay.
in my mind, I'm like, oh, that just means they'll be safe episode 3. But the way RuPaul keeps stating it, it sounds like maybe they can hold on to it and use it. Say,
When they need to.
say like me, I worry about Snatch Game. And I have my, well, here's my immunity I want in episode 1. So here we go. We're going to hand that to you. Okay. Go make sure I stay up
Like,
on this day.
this chocolate bar I unwrapped is
Like,
now gold.
like this design challenge, I'm a little
Mm,
worried here. So here we go. I'm gonna use it here. Y'all have fun, okay?
that part. Be like, only one person can use their immunity per challenge.
And then she was finna leave again. She's like, "Oh wait, one more thing, one more time." RuPaul announced that for I'm guessing for a while now they'll be doing Raider Queen.
Mm-hmm.
So they will be judging each other in a peer review.
Hey.
And if you've seen the circle, it's very similar to how they vote on the circle. I have screenshots to go with that a little bit later. So it is now time to hit the main stage for this talent show, honey. So we have Mother Ru here for the premiere episode. What did you think of Mama Ru's look this week?
It's a good color combination.
It really is.
It goes really good with the skin. I'm glad that we got big hair, not necessarily bigger hair, but big hair. Recycling them wigs. I like the look.
I do too. I love the way that it swirls into each other's colors. I love the silhouette.
I mean, and it don't exactly touch the floor, but not in a bad way.
Yeah, like it doesn't bother me in this case. Usually it bothers me when shit don't touch the floor. But
Right, because you can only see like the tips of the shoes. It's not like you can see the whole heel.
yeah. So
It's
yeah.
not stopping at the ankle.
Yeah, so this is a good look, Mother. Thank you, Mother.
Thank you, mother.
We are joined by Michelle Visage, who looks amazing here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Even with the flat titties.
she popped up and I was like, wait a minute, Michelle? Wait a minute.
Got some work done.
Looks
I don't
good,
know.
darling. Looks good. We're also joined by Carson Kressley and our special guest judge, Charlize Theron. No, I'm sorry, Theron.
Theron.
Charlize Theron. Now, I've always heard people pronounce it Theron. Am I
Uh-huh.
tripping?
Charlize Theron.
Yeah.
That's her name.
They were saying Theron in this episode.
Um, I've always heard Theron.
I've always heard Theron too, so it kind of threw me off. I'm like, Theron? Can it be one of those situations where, like Raven Simone, we've been saying Raven Simone when it's really Raven Simone? Because us black folks like to flavorize things. So like, did we do that, or did somebody like Charlize Theron? But I could have sworn I heard, like at award shows, they say Charlize Theron.
Yeah, they do. At award shows, they say Charlize Theron.
Okay. Well, then we're gonna keep saying that. All right. So it's now time for the Spring Break Talent Show. Now we've had this conversation before. I imagine we've had to have this conversation before. As many talent shows we have reviewed. But what would Roxy St. James do on Drag Race for a talent show?
It would have to be sing because I can't do nothing else. So I could probably pull a Raja and sew a garment real quick in a minute and be like,
I'm like, if I can have a computer, I can create a sim in 60 seconds.
dun, 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 dun.
Just sitting there. But all seriousness, I think I probably
With
would.
all the CC included.
But yeah, I think most likely I would end up singing as well. I would probably want to do a cute little dance number if I'm allowed to have some backup dance. We can go like, da, 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 da. Baby, have a good old time up there, okay?
Mm-hmm. I might camp it up a little bit. I had a dream of days gone by.
Oh, but yes, I probably would sing. I would want to sing live too. I wouldn't want to lip sync. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'd probably sing a little something. Give them a little 1-2. Nothing too
Yeah.
much. Give them 1-2. Ow. One,
Put a
two.
little
Wow.
couple of RuPaul moves where you step in place real quick and then you step to the left and cha cha, step to the right and cha
Cha
cha.
cha. Mm, 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 mm. Have a good time, honey.
Shake your arms and wiggle your hips ever so slightly so you don't mess up that hip replacement surgery you just had.
But yes, honey, let's get into these performances. Well, first we have a host for the event.
Mm-hmm.
Season 8 and All Stars 5 contestant Derek Barry.
Eric Berry.
I want Derek back for All Stars again. I know. Like, call Derek for Versus the World or for the next All Star season because I was kind of sad that Derek went home first on All Stars 5. I really was. I was excited to see what Derek was going to bring.
Mm. I want her and Pheromone.
I wouldn't be mad if Pheromone decided to step back in again. Cause yeah,
Yeah.
I wouldn't be mad about that. But yeah, let's get into these performances. Up first, we have Morphine Love Dion. She did a lip sync while doing some dancing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to be honest, I didn't particularly care for her performance.
I didn't either.
I was just kind of waiting for it to get started. Like
Right.
I saw her doing the moves and it looked good, but I'm just like, okay, give it to us now. And she just never gave it
Brought
to
it.
us.
I think, and the thing is like there was, and I don't even think there was a lot of like exposition. I think they just took a lot of time out for Charlize to come back there when they were getting ready, because I'm like, I can't really get a sense of them
Hmm.
from their performance because it was just like a 1, 2, 3 hit. All right, next person.
Yeah, like it wasn't bad. It was just lacking in my opinion.
There were a couple of performances that were lacking.
So up next is a mandatory meeting. She did a lip sync performance to an original song.
I thought it was just entertaining.
Same. I thought it was entertaining, cute, fun. I thought this was just. It was good. It was good. Um, the makeup though,
Yeah.
and what gets me is I liked her makeup from when she came into the workroom.
Mm-hmm.
So I think her issue is probably the time. She's got to learn how to get that face right
Mm-hmm.
within the time that
Because it
she's
looked
given.
like she didn't get a chance to blend very well.
And I love how when they got out of drag, everybody's like, "Oh, Amanda has a jawline. Like you wouldn't know by the way she paints." And I'm like, "Yeah, she really does not take advantage of that
Especially not
jawline she
in
has."
these especially not in a couple of these pictures you got posted up here.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. But the actual performance I thought was cute. Really enjoyed. Up next is Dawn.
Mm-hmm.
I love this. I love. It's just so weird and so stupid and silly,
Mm-hmm.
and it's just it checked every box for me. I really liked this. What did you think of Dawn's performance?
Oh, I appreciated this so much. Right now I'm going through a whole little emotional time, and this actually made me chuckle a little. It was the first time I had chuckled or laughed or anything in like the last 24 hours. So yeah, I really really appreciated what she was giving in this performance.
Moving on, we have Q, who's giving us a little puppetry, honey.
Hmm.
This
Oh my god,
this was
I adored this. I'm
I
not even gonna
love
lie.
this so much.
Oh my
It
god.
was so
Did I
good.
laugh? On the inside, I was
Oh,
laughing.
I was cackling. Oh, I was cackling, and like the facial expressions, it all just
Right?
worked. It all just
Yes, it
worked. It
was
was
all in the
so
face.
good, and I'm intrigued on how this was done. I have an idea on how this was done, but
Mhm.
like I would like to see like how she executed this because she did it so well.
Mhm.
It was so good, so good. I loved it. I loved every second of it. So moving on to Mirage, who was performing to her original song while doing some of the heel clacks that the strippers be doing. I really enjoyed this.
Yeah, this was pretty decent.
It was fun. I really enjoyed the song. I enjoyed most of the
Mhm.
dancing. I agree with Michelle. I feel like if she would have performed this 3 times in a row, we would have got 3 different performances.
Mhm.
It was very much, oh, I'm gonna go out here and just kind of freestyle it. I know where I need to do my clack clacks, and then the
Right.
rest just make sure it looked good. I would have liked
Mhm.
it to look a little bit more prepared,
Structured.
a little more structure. But I really enjoyed it. It was so much fun. Like it's just, I every time I watch this performance, I like it more and more.
Mhm.
Like I watched it last night, I watched it today, and then I watched it again, getting the screenshots, and it's just like, and I see it online. Is the more and more I watch it, the more and more I likes it. I likes it. I likes it
Mm.
very much. Moving on to Tsunami Muse. I will
Started
say
out
this.
nice.
I will say this. Out of all the original songs, this one was the best.
Mhm.
Baby, I was sitting there, I'm like, oh, ow, oh, wait, what? Oh, is this on Spotify? No, it's not. Can
I
we
like
get?
the outfit.
Oh, the outfit's lovely. Can we get this on Spotify, please? Because, honey, I would turn up. I would turn up. This was such a fun song, and even RuPaul was over there like this, like really just getting into the song is a bop,
Mm.
but the performance.
That was questionable.
I think she would have benefited from having backup dancers. I've noticed none of
Yeah.
them had any, so if they
Mm-mm.
were allowed to have some,
Because
I think she would have benefited from that.
yeah, because Dawn had the two.
Yeah, they were pit crew.
But yeah, she had the two pit crew members up there, but all they did was like
Pull her.
grab her sleeve and then go in either direction. And that was the end of their spot.
Yeah. Um, but yeah, it was just it was lacking. It was. It was. And
Hmm.
then last but definitely not least, we have Safira Cristal. 8.
Hilarious.
It was funny.
Mm-hmm.
She was showing her talent with her vocals.
Mm-hmm.
I love when she called RuPaul my beloved father. And at the end, RuPaul was like, "Why did you point at me?" Safira was like, "You know why I pointed." Oh, I thought this was just amazing. The talent. It was so good. It was so good. I love
Mm-hmm.
when people can combine comedy with the talent like this. This was just
Especially opera, because opera is not necessarily
funny.
funny.
Yeah. And I love how they were
And
translating it for us too.
right?
Like, yeah, they
They
have it
were
on the
just
screen,
like,
but they also had it.
Daddy.
It was all good. It was all good. I
It's
just
so
it was
good.
so much fun. I really enjoyed it. It was so good, so good, so good, so good. One of my favorites. Now, it is time for the runway. Category is reveal yourself. Up first, we
I
have
didn't.
Morphine Love Dion. She came out in this little town number. She unraveled into this little bikini. What did you think of
Baby.
the reveals?
I was disappointed with the whole. execution of it, honestly.
I was too. You know me. If you, I'm big on if we're gonna do a reveal, I don't want to see the reveal coming.
Right,
Like,
because she
yeah, I
was
know the
holding on to
category
the
is
end of the
reveal.
towel
Yeah, I know the
when
category
she
is
was holding
reveal,
on.
but as soon as she came out
Right,
and I saw it wrapped around her, I'm like, oh, I bet she's gonna, and it's gonna floop, 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 and that's exactly what happened.
exactly. Because I was just like, why are you shouldn't have been able to hold on to the towel. That was mostly what disappointed me about it was the fact that she was like holding on to the towel, and I was like, oh, she's gonna get dinged for you know
Yeah.
it not being executed properly.
Yeah, and I agreed with the judges when it came to this. She looks stunning. Like, the makeup and hair is like, I love. I just wish
Hmm.
the reveal was a little bit better.
I wish the bathing suit looked better too.
Up next, we have Dawn. Now, do you see this reveal coming? Yes.
Yeah,
Do I like both looks? I do. My only critique is you could tell a reveal was coming.
yeah. I
Look,
mean, but that's the category, so.
the second look though, this was everything. Like, look at that makeup.
Well,
And I know they don't give you a lot of time between the talent show and the runway. And the fact that you pulled this out
exactly.
like
Because
this,
your face was pink not 2 hours ago.
this is good. This is real good. What did you think of Dawn's looks this week?
I loved it. Like I said at the top of the episode, like everything that she has pulled out so far has been just chef's kiss. It has been top quality, and I really, really appreciate her as an alt queen.
Yeah. Moving on to a mandatory meeting. Baby, the wig fell off. And they put it in the trailer for the season, but I thought it was like on purpose. And come to find
Mhm.
out it was not.
Mhm.
But she put it back on and came out. Now, this is what I will give her props for with this look. Yeah, I knew that was coming off.
Right.
I knew that was coming off. I just didn't realize how. Like, I thought she was going to do like a little rip moment
Right.
to take it off and reveal to the next album, to the next outfit. But no, baby, she zipped it down the front. I'm like, okay, okay. Like, I knew the reveal was coming, but it gagged me.
Mhm.
It gagged me. Now, what she revealed to, my God, I can excuse the look. It's the makeup and the hair.
Yeah. I mean, the hair I understand mostly just because she had it underneath that thing,
And my
but there
thing is,
should have
if you were
been
gonna do that, you should have did a cute little pussycat then.
yeah, there should have been some stylization to the wig instead of it just kind of looking like a shake and go.
And
Um
that makeup,
Time wise, you there the makeup's really harsh.
yeah.
They need to learn how to blend their contouring a little bit better, and then on top of that add some contouring to the chin so you look like you have one.
It's just that face is rough, honey. Um, Up next we have Tsunami Muse.
Yes.
Now this first look is cute, honey. It reminds
Hmm.
me, if this was pink, it would remind me of the All I Have music video from J Lo. You know, she was walking down the street. All my pride is all I have. That's very much this. So I
Hmm.
thought it was cute. It's giving very Christmas. You know, we just had the Christmas holiday here in the States. It's
Hmm.
giving very Christmas. Giving I'm on my way to the office Christmas party. Late, of course.
Mm.
Um, the second look, because she had three,
Right.
I was like, oh. I'm like, I like the first one, but you know, just like with the others, you could tell the reveal was coming.
Right.
And then we get
It
to
was
this
the
one,
jacket.
and I'm like, oh, you should have kept the jacket on.
Right.
But
Or
then we had an unexpected, because I didn't see this last one come on. See, that's a reveal when you don't see it coming. I didn't see it coming. Now
hmm
this third one, I liked this. I thought this was cute. So look 1 and 3, I like. Look 2, not so
it was
much.
like PTA meeting, office party. After party.
Yeah, I really enjoyed this. What did you think of her collection of looks upon this day?
I wish the second one would have dropped to something a little longer, maybe. She kind of looks like she grabbed the extra outfits from the Dream Girls costume closet. But other than that, like at the end, like she got there and I really appreciated it. All you gotta do is dream. All you gotta do is
Dream! Oh goodness, just a miss, just a miss. But let's move onwards to Q.
Did you see her response to that?
I wish she would like. I think it was funny because I loved it, but at the same time, I wish she would have done like the actual TikTok trend and broke out into "All you have to do is dream." But I love when celebrities get in on the joke. Like I think that's so much fun. Like Reba when she got in on the "I'm the Survivor" joke. Like that was so much fun.
Oh, I missed that one.
Oh, it
I
was
missed
so.
her responding to it.
Oh yeah, if you go on her TikTok, it's still there. Currently, I'm obsessed with Reba's song "You Lie."
Hmm.
Oh, that's my jam. That's my jam. It got stuck in my head one day, and I've been bumping it this new year. You would think I was going through a breakup because it's about a song about him lying. But yeah, you think I was going through the breakup talking about you know how much I love you, so you. And then she is a pretty note that I'm not finna try because my voice still ain't fully back just yet. But up next we have Q here. This is what I love when it comes to a reveal. I saw this look and I'm like, oh, I don't see it coming.
Right.
I'm looking, I'm like, oh, I don't see where she could pull or whatever.
A reveal.
Yeah, that's my type of reveal. Like, if I'm going to prepare a reveal for the main stage, I don't want you to see it coming. Yeah, the category is reveal, but guess what? I don't need you to see it until it's time and then bam. But yeah, this first look I really enjoyed. The second look, when she lifted it up to the butterfly in the sky. I can go twice as high.
No Child Left Behind killed that.
Look, sit up, a reading a rainbow. I can be anything. Let me stop. Not the lighter. Listen, that is one of my favorite theme songs like ever. Like it's like top five,
A place to go,
top five theme songs.
rainbow.
Up there with Author. Up there with That So Raven. Up there with Wizard of Waverly Places, Fresh Prince. Like those theme songs are like mwah.
Chef's kiss.
Anyway, Q looks amazing, and then she took it off. I counted it as a third look, even though you could see it there. But either way, she ate this runway up, and the fact that she made this,
Right.
she made this. That's my goal. If I were to ever get into drag, I want to be this level of a seamstress. If that means I have to sit down for a year and just really get, then so be it. Then so be it, because this was amazing. I love it.
Chef's kiss.
Up next is Mirage. I thought this was really cute. And this was another one that gagged me because I'm like, oh, I know what the reveal is.
Right.
And I was wrong. I was like, oh, okay. I saw where the reveal was, but it didn't reveal the way I thought it was going to reveal. So I'm like, okay, I'll give you your props. You got me, gal. But yeah, we started off with this beautiful number here, and then it revealed down to this little skirt moment.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was really cute. What did you think of
Yeah.
Mirage's performance? I mean, not performance, her runway.
It's okay. Like I saw the reveal coming. The only thing I didn't see was it revealing to the chesticles.
That didn't even show. I really thought the top part was just going to come completely off. So when it went into a skirt, I'm like, oh, look at me trying to predict what's going to happen in the future. But yes, I thought this was really good. And then last but definitely not least, we have Saphira Crystal. Love it, love it, love it. My only thing is, if you didn't see that little piece right there on the chest, I could have
Mm-hmm.
hit. Oh, I couldn't see a reveal coming.
Right.
But seeing that, you knew it was coming. I liked the
Mm-hmm.
first look. The second look, I did not like at all. And the third look was cute. But the first one
Mm-hmm.
of the three were my favorites. What did
Right.
you think of Saphira Crystal?
I liked the first look. The second look, I was kind of like, oh, okay. And then the third look, I was kind of like, okay.
And then also there was the titty reveal as well.
Then there was the chesticle reveal, and I was like, ooh, she needed to get measured for something.
Yeah, I feel, they made the comment that the breastplate's just a little too small for her frame of body. But hey, there's some women with that frame and have really small chesticles.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll just let
I
it
am not
slide.
one of them, unfortunately.
We'll just let it slide. So, out of our 7 amazing queens, who had your favorite runway of the week?
My favorite runway would have to be Dawn.
Dawn is good. I'm going to go with Q on this one. I'm going to go with Q. So, who had your favorite talent show this week?
Favorite talent show would have to be Sapphire.
Yes, Saphira did a really good job. Oh, yeah. I'm torn between. I'm going to have to say Q. But Saphira is like a close second. A close
Mm-hmm.
second. A very close. So after the critiques, they now have to go back and rate a queen. So if you've ever watched The Circle, you know this format. They have 1 through 6. They can't vote for themselves, obviously.
Right.
So on you get to vote how you want to place the queens based on your own opinion on how they did. So my question to you:
Mm-hmm.
how would you have rated the queens? Would you have been fair? Or would you have been a
Mm.
little strategic?
It's so early on in the competition. I would have been fair. I would have waited till a little bit later to be
Now I
strategic.
would have came in off like and nobody knows how I voted.
Right.
It's one thing when everybody knows,
Right.
but when they don't know.
Mm.
Oh baby, number 6 would have been Q. Number 5 would have been Saphira. I would have gave number 1 to freaking Tsunami. I would have gave number 2 to Morphine. Baby, I would have flipped the script and not felt and walked out like and talking about yeah I voted fair. I sure did. Then you'll see an evil smile in the confessional. I voted fair. Yeah, I did. Oh, my number 1 was Saphira. It was my number 1.
Mm.
And I feel like if we're gonna do this into the season,
Mm-hmm.
baby, play it, play it. Rob somebody from a win.
Mm.
Babe, can you imagine if they get a group together and say Amanda like slays a week? They could vote to where she's in the
Right.
bottom instead of actually winning.
Right.
I
You
mean,
want drama.
who would do it is me. And
Mm-hmm.
eventually I would tell the truth. But at first I'll be like, yeah, I wonder who's doing this. Like, there's no reason why Amanda shouldn't have won that week. Like, I'm so confused. She was
Oh
in the
my god.
bottom.
I'm
Who
so
did that? Who
confused.
would do that? I will wait till we
I
have
don't
them.
know.
And then eventually,
We'll
somehow, it's
see.
gonna find out that I did it. I'll be like, "Yep, been doing it all season." Oh my goodness! But after the
It'd be
votes,
like Roxy St. James 6.
no, I wouldn't put you at 6. I'm like, if I can keep you around, even if you were bombing, I would be like, number 1, Roxy St. James. Now, yeah, number 1. Get my now if it was a lipstick, Roxy.
Jeez.
just at the end though, not at the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
Just up to
Can we
the end,
pause real quick?
just so I can say I made it further than you. So when they get back to the main stage, RuPaul announces that this week there will be a top 2, and they will be lip syncing for the win. And no one will be going home tonight. Woo! Yay! Obviously, I like it when the first 2 episodes are no eliminations. I know last season they sent somebody home on the first, at the end of the second episode. I like it. It gives us a little bit more time to know the queens, especially with there only being 14. Last season we had 16 queens, so it made we had 15. 15 or 16, I can't remember. So it made sense, to send somebody home. But with them having 14, I'm okay with it. Let's get to know the girls a little bit better, okay? So, after the queens vote, we find out that the top 2 are Safira Cristal and Q.
Ooh.
Do you agree with this top 2?
Yeah,
I
for the
do as
most
well.
part.
And like fair wise, yeah, these 2 were the best.
Right. The
Live.
only other person that I would have put up there would have been Dawn.
Yeah, I would have liked to seen Dawn up here, but I wouldn't have taken Q or Safira out to put her
No,
there.
exactly.
So for the first lip sync of the season,
Mm-hmm.
RuPaul opened up her purse,
Okay.
pulled out the big bucks,
Mm-hmm.
because we got Break My Soul by Beyonce. Baby! I was gooped. If you want to see my reaction to that, check our TikTok.
TikTok.
Oh, you saw it?
Yeah.
Yeah, go check our TikTok. I put my reaction there. Baby, they opened up the big bag. They were like, oh, we're finna. Now, if the rest of these songs this season are. We know why, because all the money went to Break My Soul.
Thanks.
Oh my goodness. But, what did you think of Safira Cristal in her solo lip sync? Because I didn't see Q. I don't know about you, but I didn't see Q at all.
Where was Q?
Was Q even on the stage? I didn't see. Oh, there she is. Oh, she's walking right there. Oh, okay. So she was there for a second. Okay. Because this was the Safira Cristal show. It really was.
Mm-hmm.
Baby, she ate this lip sync up. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Baby, this little.
With a couple of snacks in between.
Yes. I love the jump. Hoo, ho, he, ho. I love. That is one of my favorite moves ever. I love the way Safira emotes.
Mm-hmm.
Like it really works. And baby, when she was doing those high kicks, you see how high that kick is?
Okay. Touching with the other hand.
Up to God. Up to God.
Mm-hmm. Had them little titties bouncing.
Baby, the split where the titties damn near fell off, I
Okay.
almost lost it. It was so funny.
I thought she did it on purpose.
I don't think so, but it just happened to be so good.
It translated very well.
Yes. So afterwards, RuPaul decided that Safira Cristal is the winner of this week's challenge and has won a cash tip of $5,000 and
Hey.
immunity from a future challenge.
Hey. Now, when they say immunity, are they not participating in said challenge, or is it that if they F up, they are safe from getting eliminated?
I imagine it's the latter. I imagine if they F up, they'll be like, well, I have immunity, I'm going to use it here.
Right.
Or maybe they have to let them know even before the challenge. Like, RuPaul announced, oh, this week we'll be doing the improv challenge. You'll have to do the judge. You know, they love to do that judge thing. Then they'll be like, well, I'm going to use my immunity right here and there. Now, me, I feel like I'll do fine with improv, but my thing will be like Snatch Game or Design Challenge. I'll use it right now. We ain't even got to go any further. Here you go, RuPaul. Go ahead and put that in your purse. I'm using that right now.
Right now.
Now, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to try to make something. But yeah, baby. So happy for her. So we had a little bit of love. And they were up there dancing. And we get a little preview for next week. Of course, they're going to be doing the same thing. But the special guest next week is Becky G. I was like, okay, Becky G. Hopefully we get Shower as the lip sync song. Because, A, that's the only Becky G song I know. But I was bumping Shower like before it went viral on TikTok. Like, when the song first came out, I remember she performed it on a award show. I can't remember what award show it was. But I remember I was sitting there. I think I was in, oh shoot. Where was I? It's so many years ago. But I remember sitting there and I'm like, they're like, up next is Becky G. I'm like, who the hell is Becky G? So I'm sitting there and I'm like, oh wait, you light me up inside. I'm like, wait a minute, Becky. Okay, wait a minute. And then when they started going, la-da-dee, I was like, ah! I've been obsessed ever since.
Hey.
By the end of the song, I'm already singing along, singing in the shower. That, you know it's a good song by the end of it if you're singing to it. Don't even know all the words, but you're like, da-da-dee, da-da-da-da-da. That was me with Shower, so selfishly, I hope it's Shower. Oh, but that is our premiere episode. We did it. You didn't break our soul, okay?
Nope.
So please don't break our soul by not subscribing to the channel. So go ahead and do that real quick. And we're going to go ahead and wrap things up here. Krisha, where can they find you on social media?
All 502 of you.
Excuse me, yes. Whoop, whoop. So, Krisha, where can they find you on social media?
You can find me at Cresha McGill. That's CRESHAMCGILL on all social media.
And you can find me in the club, pocket full of bud, mama. But if I'm not there, you can find me on all social media platforms at Simply Desmond. That's SIMPLYDESMOND. Thank you so much for spending a piece of your day with us. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And we'll see y'all soon. Bye.